In our family, unconditional comes with a few caveats, boundaries we set to live as merrily as possible. In the unconditional column is love for my children. I always wanted to be a mom and a wife, fantasizing endlessly about my wedding and having kids and caring for my family. In most of my dreams, my babies were girls because I love girly things. I confess a smidgen of initial disappointment post-sonogram when I learned we were expecting fraternal twin boys. My ideal was a daughter and son, so I regrouped as the magnitude of having two babies set in. The higher power who knew me better than myself was wise to give me sons. Boys love their mamas, a concept that would serve me well in the years ahead. One typical Saturday afternoon, my husband Mark, Alex, and I were lounging, watching Trading Spaces on HGTV. Adam was at sleepaway camp. Alex told us, casually I thought, how much he loved our family and how lucky he was to have such great parents. I replied how sweet he was, though not surprised because our sons told us this fairly often. And I think I'm gay. What? Mark and I snapped too, not sure we'd heard right. Alex, 15, had a cute girlfriend. True, neither of our sons were all that interested in manly sports and had more female friends than guy friends, but still, gay? I was gobsmacked with Alex's announcement. Never did my imaginings include having gay kids. In daydreams of my son's wedding, I pictured myself front pew in a stunning dress with fabulous hair, as mother to groom, but never as mother-in-law of my son's groom. One minute we were a typical family, the next something unknown. Warring emotions of dismaying concern for our son and his future swirled around the pain in my heart as Alex searched our faces anxiously for the love he had always shared. So many parents cast their children out when they learn the truth that my son feared this above all else. We assured Alex we would always support him, always love him. Well, our new reality certainly changed the dialogue. It never changed my role as their mom. I scrambled through the maze of conflicting thoughts to come up with something that would ground me on the road ahead. Mama Bear kicked in as I tried not to dwell on potential harm that could come Alex's way from small-minded bigots, HIV and AIDS, and mainstream news stories of teens persecuted for their sexuality. For a woman with a Pollyanna view of life, my MO is look for the positive, not horrendous what-ifs. Ah, I remembered. Boys love their mamas, and I would always be the main woman in their life, in his life, matriarch. In column B of Miss Vicky's New Rules for a Happy Life, I asked Alex not to date until college. High school was hard enough with rigorous academics and college prep without adding potential conflict from cruel bullies. The other item, swishy, a stereotype sentiment, but our honest emotion. Alex loved acting and dress up when he was little. Now cross-dressing games seemed an invitation for trouble from ignorant people who fear that which is different. We asked Adam when he returned home if he was gay. No way, I'm straight. I didn't know much about nature versus nurture in the gay debate then, but it did cross my mind it might be genetic. But what are the chances, though, that God would give me 2 gay kids? For the next year, Adam went from a healthy kid to one plagued with stomach issues and anxiety. He lost a frightening amount of weight, and I was beside myself with worry for my boy. The night before my 46th birthday, Adam mustered his courage and declared to us, "Mom, Dad, you better sit down. I just want you to know I'm gay." My relief was huge at finally understanding the source of his decline, as was my anger he didn't trust us enough to share this most important part of himself, especially since he'd witnessed our unconditional love for his roommate. Adam did break our rule for high school dating, sneaking out to meet guys in a neighboring town as twin covering for him. Their bond is unbreakable and they never rat each other out about the big stuff. Adam, the older brother, by 15 minutes, took much more heat than Alex. They kept the verbal bullying from me knowing the duality of their mama bear. I would have rained fire upon anyone who troubled my boys, yet my tender heart would be eternally wounded with the nastiness they endured. In high school, they were affectionately known as the Brothers Dag. Some bovine kid renamed them the Brothers Fag. They wisely never revealed who that was. Our family and friends took their coming out in stride. No big deal. In fact, my BFF knew before I did that Adam was gay. Because her own twin girls, who were our son's BFFs from toddlerhood on, said to her when Alex came out, "You mean Adam, right?" I might have had nagging suspicions about Alex, but never about Adam. Mother loved Linus, I suppose. There have been many teachable moments since her coming out 12 years ago. These brave, funny, and compassionate young men ran the high school diversity club for LGBTQ kids and helped other schools start chapters. They hosted fundraisers to help raise awareness of life as a gay teen, marched in pride parades, and proudly joined peaceful movements to support gay marriage. As a mother, I couldn't be happier with my sons. When I first learned our sons were gay, selfishly I wondered what this would mean for my dreams of being a grandmother. My sons would be terrific dads. And I believe children thrive more with two parents who love them. The last item on my unconditional list is for my boys to have the right to marry, wherever, if ever, they so choose. My always hopeful heart believes our Supreme Court will do the right thing this June and universally legalize gay marriage. I raised my sons to be extraordinary, to see possibilities, not roadblocks. Being gay shapes them, but doesn't define their totality. They are joyfully pursuing their dreams as they always have, and I believe always will. Adam has found love. Alex lost love. My wish is he finds it again. As life is better when you share it with your soulmate, just as dad. This mother's love, unconditional.